Hello and we're back in Life is Strange, hopefully about to save the Chloe Butts' dad. Yes, I think the problem is the more we sort of give ourselves signs. Is that fine to rewind there?
Now lock up after I leave.
Yeah, we need to keep going. Going. Keep looking for your keys.
Oh, wow, you saw the inside of a skull
We
there.
did
I'm going
there,
to totally
didn't we?
screenshot that.
Witch fund. Keys, please.
Score!
Right, we're hiding the keys.
This reminds me of the other game they did.
Another $1 for this.
Remember me?
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
Where you do the time hack in the time hack.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the memory remix in the memory remix. Ha!
I knew this thing would come in handy. How did my keys get in here? And no Chloe and Max wine tasting
He
session.
still finds them.
Don't
Yeah, he has a
blow it.
key finder.
Tonight your mother promised to make us a world-famous salmon surprise with chocolate cake for dessert. Max, you'll be here too, right?
She's never leaving me.
That makes all of us.
I mean, he might as well have said, "Don't worry, I'm not going to die or anything."
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whale.
Cookies?
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
You hoping that'll mask the sound.
Ladies,
Yes, I'm hopeful.
I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys. Of course. Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already.
Everyone's weirded
Off the
out.
underbus. Joyce will love this.
Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
I'm not paying $150 for a concert.
I heard that the Vortex Club parties are wild.
Dude, the service fee is like 50%.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
going to be wet and cold every day. But
Never
it's like
Maxine.
75
So that's
degrees
why
and
she
I
was
haven't seen
laughing
the
so
rain
long.
once.
I know. Sorry, Mad
that
Max.
climate change?
You're not pissed at me, right? Right?
No, it's people in Oregon
Do you want to go
trying
hit the
keep
girls' potty and
California
smoke 'em peace
down.
pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch. Warren, he hooked up with Stella? Oh no, This is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor!
And we're rolling the credits so we can chat about what happened now.
Well, that was very unexpected. I didn't think that they'd go in that direction. So that's quite good storytelling, and the fact that they actually went, what if? And they went to the point. But they gave her new power to do it.
It is a bit
Which
weird.
felt unnecessary.
Because it is sort of going into that, like, that quote from right at the beginning where photographs pieces of time, which, you know, is cool and cute, and I get it. But yes, it's very... It isn't how I think most people think stuff should work.
Also, the fact that they were sort of, you know, you suspend your disbelief, but then they went and an eclipse took place, and that's what? And then now they've went, so she can sense the past through photographs and then go into them. Why? What's special about photographs? Why can't you just do that anyway?
I suppose it gives you something to focus on, but yeah. I mean, I'm going with it because I wasn't expecting the end of this. I liked that Warren was going out with Stella and not Brooke, like we all thought he would go out with. It's interesting, yes, that we're now part of the Vortex Club, and that yes, the photos it was showing that he didn't die.
And now we like white jeans. That's even stranger.
So they never her mum Joyce always lived with William, and then they got Chloe a car, and then Chloe had a car accident instead, and is now a wheelchair bound.
Oh, it's a bit like, why has something horrible got to happen to Chloe? That's
every time, yeah.
It's going into Final Destination like someone has to get hurt. Well, why? I did like the way she oversold the bus, though.
It was very cute.
And the house was finished. But yeah, it was interesting what happened with Chloe.
Looking forward to the next part, I guess. See where it's going. There's 2 more parts after episode 3.
Well, since we've waited so long to play it, we'll be able to play it pretty much straight away.
Yeah. Also, I like that Victoria was like, "Are you alright? Are you alright? Like, are we the queen bee, as it were?" And yes, we seem to be in trendier clothing.
So I mean that's the thing, is that I was worried they weren't going to have time to tell the story I thought they were going to try and tell, but it turns out that's because they're not going to try and tell that story. They've gone in a completely different direction. Although what's curious is that none of this gets us closer to what's happened to Rachel. Not really. We know that she was with the badly animated guy, Frank.
She's also been involved with Mr. Jefferson, which is where I thought it would go, but he hasn't really been part of this episode.
No, just being threatened by Victoria, weirdly, because he was in the episode, but he was being threatened.
Very, very briefly, but yeah, you know what I mean. He wasn't part of the episode.
He wasn't front and centre. Yeah, so they're not telling that story, but this still means that we're going to have a massive plot dump at some point, unless they're going to go, because we've changed the past, that Rachel's now alive or some shit like that.
That's the thing. It's one of those things where I think it's safe to say I don't know what to expect, but I definitely want to play the next episode.
I mean, going back in time and changing such an event, that's very, well, Chaos Theory, which is the name of the episode. Mm-hmm. So it'll be interesting to find out what else has changed. I mean, the whales were washed up on the beach. So that's interesting that they do end every episode with a strange and unusual event.
Yeah, and it feels like it's a bigger escalation, I guess.
What, than planets moving?
Well, because it's closer and closer to us, I suppose. Because you had outside of Earth, and then the weather, and then in Arcadia Bay.
But yes, it does seem like the what was it, the sort of the prophecy, I suppose, written on the wall came true, where the animals were all dying.
Yeah, because we kept spotting the birds as well.
It was an interesting thing that they actually built it up through the episode as well, where the animals were acting strangely, and then they were dying, and then there was big animals dying.
Word.
Alice Butt?
Yes. So I'll be curious, like, what about Kate? If we actually get to play in the next episode where we're in the alt timeline, I'm gonna have to rub my face on everything.
More so than usual.
Like, God, what if we're going out with what's his face? Nathan.
Is that the thing? I mean, are we gonna go, this alternative timeline future is not very nice, we've changed too much, but then I'm not sure I buy it that much.
It depends, yeah. Is it going for it? Chloe is happy, but we're not. We're not, maybe.
Or we're not a nice person.
Yeah.
Or our friends aren't very... Something along those lines. It'll be interesting to see what they do with it, yeah.
I do have a suspicion that we're going to end up having to have Chloe's dad die, but that's just a feeling.
We could do it ourselves. Get a gun, me and you together. Come on, it'll be fun.
So, we've got our choices for Chaos Theory. We left the money, which is almost an even split, but I think it's already at the point where everyone's gone back and tried everything twice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is the point where, well, actually, some of these, though, 91% for Another Choice, 79% for Kissing Chloe.
Yeah, so if we go through them, some of them seem to be things that people are always more comfortable with, so we've all decided to kiss Chloe.
Actually, I find it interesting that the monetary choice here was so close.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that's because they think that's sort of more of an effect, has more of an effect in terms of being bad or good, and the rest of them don't feel like they are as much. I don't know. And then most people sided with Chloe, and most people kept the dog from harm, which feels nice. That's the big percentage of all
Why
of them,
would you kill the dog?
Yeah, that seems like it would be horrible.
What kind of monster are we?
But apparently we were in the minority with the gun. We thought it would be better to leave it.
Well, because the sensible option would have been to take the gun and throw it in the trash.
Yeah, but you don't get that option. But what else do we have?
Well, there's the minor choices as well.
Who's dead?
Lisa, the plant.
Oh, and I like that most people are killing Lisa because they also probably didn't understand.
Well, how the hell are you supposed to know that? You're supposed to give it water only in one of the 2 episodes that you've played.
Exactly.
And that's it. That's it. That's the choice. It's dead.
Yeah. So we didn't help Warren, but so did most people. And most people put themselves on the party list, like us.
Once again, morality-wise, it's interesting that people were fine with taking the money but not cheating on an exam.
Yeah.
And this whole you're on the Vortex Club party list thing? Well, surely everyone's on the party list because everyone will have rewound time and saved thingy. You are the Vortex Club.
It depends if you've even noticed it, though, because you could have just not noticed that clipboard was there. We looked at everything. The same as this.
My point is, why does it matter?
Yeah. Same as, well, I'm assuming we're going to go to a Vortex Club party.
But we're in a different timeline.
Yeah, that's weird.
So we're on the list because we're in the Vortex Club.
Same as the Alyssa thing this time, I think, was the most obvious because it happened right in front of us. Whereas I think the last 2 times, it's sort of we've heard it happen.
And yet still, 43% of douches.
Yeah. We didn't warn the homeless woman.
What homeless woman? There was a homeless woman? What homeless woman? Is there a homeless woman? Can we warn a homeless woman? What homeless woman?
I don't know what that's referring to. Maybe we'll figure that out in the extras. And we did take a photo in the past, and we did leave a mark on the fireplace.
Homeless woman?
Yeah, I'm a bit thrown by that as well. But we're going to exit, and then I'm assuming it's going to play a preview of the next episode.
So when we throw the bone, does it land near her? Because she was sort of around that area, wasn't she? But she was past, like, a fence.
Yeah, that's the other side of the fence. Yeah. That's not referring to that.
Okay.
It's good.
We can muck around with that in the extras, though.
Exactly. Anyway, yes, we'll exit.
That looked dull.
We got a rather short preview there of Life is Strange Episode 4, Dark Room.
That gun looks more interesting than that did.
But we'll see you again, I think, next time.
Well, sort of. I mean, it's extras next.
Yeah.
So it's a bit more of a relaxed environment.
We can still say goodbye. Bye.
Bye.